Welcome back to SB Nation. I'm Amy K. Nelson. I'm here with Lang Whitaker. And today on tap, we've got NBA Finals. Specifically, who should you root for? I think, Lang, it's sort of our own version of Choose Your Own Adventure. So we're going to start off the top with LeBron James versus Kevin Durant. Who should you root for?
I think it's a pretty easy split between the two of them because one of the guys, Kevin Durant's this young kid who's three-time scoring champ already at the age of 23 and seems can't do anything wrong. Everything, he's got fans all over the world. And then LeBron, who after the decision had a lot of people turn against him and became sort of this hired mercenary who came into Miami. Durant's this homegrown guy who's played his entire career with the same franchise. And I think fans can sort of choose who they are as a fan by picking between those two players.
Right.
What about yourself?
Well, I mean, I think really everyone, the world, it seems, sort of hates on LeBron. They've
Sure.
hated on him forever. So in my mind, I think it's kind of fun to root for him because everyone else isn't, right?
Yeah.
Next up is Heat versus Thunder. Who should you root for?
Well, in a way, those two guys really defined their franchises because the Heat were built through free agency, through the decision, and Bosh and LeBron and Wade and the press conference where they're not one, not two, they're going to win a lot of titles, all that stuff. And then the Thunder were built through the draft. They're a very, very young team. They had a terrible season a couple of years ago, and they've sort of organically grown into this Western Conference power. And, contracts aside, this team could be around for a really long time, dominating the Western Conference. At the same time, Seattle probably not going to have the best ratings for the NBA Finals.
No, we know who they're rooting for. They're definitely rooting for the Heat. I mean, it's basically homegrown versus home bought. I think we should break it down by city. I'm picking Miami every single day of the week over Oklahoma City. But that being all said, really what anyone cares about is who do you think is going to actually win the series?
I'm going Thunder in 6. I think the Thunder have their own big three, Westbrook, Harden, Durant. But then they also have a lot of depth in the post, which Miami doesn't really have. They've got scoring, they've got defense. We haven't even mentioned Serge Ibaka, who almost won Defensive Player of the Year. Kendrick Perkins, maybe the toughest guy in the league in the post to score against. So I think
James
the Thunder.
Harden, he's a great addition, sixth man.
Awesome beard.
Awesome beard. Can't read against the beard. So you're going Thunder in 6?
Yeah, what about yourself?
I'm doing Thunder in 5. And simply for the fact, I think that you can never bet against Kendrick Perkins. He's probably going to murder Chris Bosh in the post, and it should be kind of fun to watch. But my heart really kind of wants the Heat just because, again, everyone hates on LeBron, everyone hates on the Heat. I'm so sick of that narrative. It's like, just win-win already. We're sick of talking about this. But most importantly, we want to know what you think. So subscribe up above, comment down below. You can hate on LeBron, you can spread your love for Kendrick Perkins, or you can just tell us who's going to win the series. See you next time.